Hi friends, welcome to Informate. Through this channel, we are going to discuss about different subjects, different personalities and more informations which will help you in competitive exams. Please support, please subscribe and press the bell button. Today, we are going to discuss about Sir Albert Einstein. As we all know, he is the most brilliant and influential mathematical physicist in human history. Even after 63 years of his passing, he is still widely regarded as the prototypical genius.
Albert Einstein was born at Ulm in Württemberg, Germany on March 14, 1879. 6 weeks later, the family moved to Munich, where he later on began his schooling at the Luitpold Gymnasium. Later, they moved to Italy and Albert continued his education at Aarau, Switzerland. In 1896, he entered the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich to be trained as a teacher in physics and mathematics. In 1901, the year he gained his diploma, he acquired Swiss citizenship, and as he was unable to find a teaching post, he accepted a position as a technical assistant in the Swiss Patent Office. In 1905, he obtained his doctor's degree. Einstein's childhood. Einstein was a fat baby with large head. When Albert's mother, Pauline Einstein, gave birth to him, she thought that Einstein's head was so big and misshapen that he was deformed. As the back of the head seemed much too big, the family initially considered a monstrosity. The physician, however, was able to calm them down, and some weeks later the shape of the head was normal. When Albert's grandmother saw him for the first time, she is reported to have muttered continuously, "Much too fat, much too fat." Contrasting all apprehensions, Albert grew and developed normally, except that he seemed a bit slow. Einstein had speech difficulty as a child. As a child, Einstein seldom spoke. When he did, he spoke very slowly. Indeed, he tried out entire sentences in his head or muttered them under his breath until he got them right before he spoke aloud. According to accounts, Einstein did this until he was 9 years old. Einstein's parents were fearful that he was retarded. Of course, their fear was completely unfounded. Einstein was inspired by a compass. When Einstein was 5 years old and sick in bed, his father showed him something that sparked his interest in science, a compass. One day, his father showed him a simple pocket compass, was reported persistently in many of the accounts of his life once he gained fame. What interested young Einstein was, whichever the case was turned, the needle always pointed in the same direction. He thought there must be some force in what was presumed empty space that acted on the compass, this incident common in many famous childhood. Contributions of Sir Albert Einstein. Quantum theory of light. Quantum theory tells us that both light and matter consist of tiny particles which have wave-like properties associated with them. Light is composed of particles called photons, and matter is composed of particles called electrons, protons, and neutrons. E is equal to mc square. In the equation, the increased relativistic mass m of a body times the speed of light squared is equal to the kinetic energy E of that body. E is equal to mc square. E is equal to mc square, Einstein's equation that gave birth to the atom bomb. Albert Einstein did not work directly on inventing the atomic bomb, but his name is closely associated with the bomb. This is because his work and discoveries were key in the discovery of atom bomb, especially the equation E is equal to mc square. Special theory of relativity. Albert Einstein, in his theory of special relativity, determined that the laws of physics are the same for all non-accelerating observers, and he showed that the speed of light within a vacuum is the same, no matter the speed at which an observer travels. General theory of relativity. Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity is one of the towering achievements of 20th century physics, published in 1916. It explains that what we perceive as the force of gravity in fact arises from the curvature of space and time. Einstein proposed that objects such as Sun and the Earth change this geometry. Famous books by Albert Einstein. Relativity, the special and the general theory. The world as I see it. Ideas and opinions. The meaning of relativity. Out of my later years. Awards and honors. Einstein received numerous awards and honors, and in 1922 he was awarded the 1921 Nobel Prize in Physics for his services to theoretical physics, and especially for his discovery of the law of photoelectric effect. None of the nominations in 1921 met the criteria set by Alfred Nobel, so the 1921 prize was carried forward and awarded to Einstein in 1922.
Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This is a famous saying by Sir Albert Einstein. This is for the day. Hope you enjoyed the video. In coming sessions, we'll discuss about more personalities, more informations. Thank you for watching.